Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm back. Nancy Joy. Last week we talked about the first week in October and the Uranus-Pluto square acting up, and this consciousness of ours coming from our hearts, it must be working. I mean, it was a tough week for me, I will say. I've been telling you about our court thing and our neighbors and all that, but also a spectacularly wonderful week. Both things are true. Nancy's favorite saying. Anyway, this week, I entitled this week, Newsflash, We're Not All One. And I've always known this and felt this, and I've done a reflection similar to this way back. But what triggered this is Jon Rappoport, if you know him, it's, what is his real news? Or I can't remember actually now, I'm sorry. His website, but he does a great blog. He does a lot of blogs during the week, 3 or 4 maybe. And one a week or so ago, which I couldn't put my hands on this morning, was he was really upset with the spiritual, metaphysical people going around saying we're all one, we're all one, we're all one. And he felt it was a mind control pattern, and of course the danger being to dumb down individuality and sovereignty. And, I don't disagree there is a danger in thinking we're all one, but again, it's in the wording. I think if you think we're all one thing, I don't think that's true. However, what I get excited about is knowing that we are all connected. Remember, we talked about the 6 degrees of connection. Everyone's connected, separated by only six people you know. Someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. So we are connected to everyone. And the thing that's magnificent, I think, is the unity consciousness that's come on board in humanity. The key word here being consciousness, where we all are very different. We have our own paths, no matter whether we have a spiritual belief system or we're fundamentalist Christians or Muslims. It doesn't matter. We have a unity consciousness vision of a world and a reality and an earth that we want to create from our hearts. It's the world we dream of, where we all support one another, where the duality comes together to create a better world for us all. And it's important to remember here when you're talking about we all have unique journeys. We came here with a soul plan for our purpose, what we needed to learn, accomplish, or create, help with during this time. And it's different for everyone, and you cannot judge. But the other important thing to remember is we are not all created equal. In a spiritual sense, yes. But in a very human sense, and our soul of purpose and why we're here and what we need to experience, that's not all going to be the same. It's not going to be equal. Some people are going to be very brilliant in a certain area. Other people are going to be considered learning disabled. And both of those beings are connected in creating the new conscious world that we're moving into, but they each have very different roles. And so this is really important to remember. We need to know, we don't want to collect what I call the one. One is the mass collective unconscious. This one big morph of humans mulling around all over Earth with different degrees of awake and asleep. Okay, that when you use the term one in that sense, that can be dangerous. That can be a mob. Do you know what I mean? So when we are thinking of all being connected, which we are, never send to know for whom the bell tolls, right? Tolls for thee. Well, when you're thinking of that, think of it as the unity consciousness, and you are connected to consciousness that's creating a better world, and not the mass collective unconsciousness. So, and the quote, actually, there was a quote a long time ago by, 2-3 years ago, my astrologer friend Bonnie Ogren, and she put it this way: individuals at some point in unity consciousness are required to separate from the collective in some way, while at the same time carrying forward a transcendent collective vision into the world. See, that's what we were talking about. The task for each of us is not to be consumed by the values of the collective unconscious, we must claim our values and visions individually and live them while recognizing that our purpose is to create this collective unity consciousness. So again, both things are true. And this is what consciousness is all about, as far as I'm concerned. You know, for example, my life path, I know, is to create group hearts, integrating the emotional field that brings stability and harmony together. I take opposites and bring them together, which is why I'm in the situation I'm in with my neighbors. Pretty interesting. But think of it this way, I consider myself like a beautiful white unique snowflake. And snowflakes are all different, you know, and there's millions of them. And this I'm a beautiful white snowflake, and together with all the other beautiful unique snowflakes, we are creating a white blanket of love and compassion that's covering and changing our earth and awakening every human heart. And that is my vision. So I'm not one in the sense that I'm one with everyone else creating one thing, but I'm a sovereign individual and a unique part of the whole that creates this new conscious reality. So take a moment this morning to define your unique journey and to open your heart to all those on a different path. Being in unity does not mean being one. Celebrate the difference. Think about this. Have a great week. I still have the free sessions going. I don't know for how long. It's been great. I am enjoying it so much. I've met so many wonderful people that I never would have gotten to talk to, and I'm pretty sure they've enjoyed it too. And it's opened a lot of doors for the people I talk to and for me. So if you have any inclination to chat with me and Ezekiel, you can still do the free sessions. Go on my website and find out how, and hi too. Okay, have a great week. We'll see you again next week. Bye.